Hello everybody! Happy afternoon! Logging onto my laptop here. Because I always try to squeeze things in. And it's like, oh no, I ran out of time. I have more things to prepare than I thought. Every time. So, here we are. How are you all doing? I did not bring any of those scissors in here. Spike is having chaos. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh wait, or is it chows that you're having? Half the time I read it as chows and I'm like, that's cute. Ha ha ha. Hence the gif I sent you this morning. Okay, what am I doing here? There we go. Looking but not finding. You wish it was chows. Chows would be very cute. Rock, come back. Come on. There. Alright. So, two main goals today. To figure out and start some updated signage. Kind of hate that word. Updated signs for my market, which I'm going to be, the seasons for me is starting this weekend. So I want to update that stuff. I do want to get these printed out eventually, but for now I'm going to try to do them myself, and we'll see how good they look. Up to this point, I just have stuff printed out on printer paper and put into nice frames, which works, but I'd like to have tags that are closer to each individual item, and that way I can rearrange them however I want at each specific area. So yes. So I'll have to do some prep for that, but I at least know what I want that to look like. The next thing is I've got to stick up my butt about getting an actual thing that says my company name, a banner of sorts. And so I designed something to print out again on nice cardstock or something firmer maybe, but for now I think I could probably just sew letters onto something. So I pulled out some stuff and we're gonna experiment and look around at things and see what I decide. But I think I'm gonna start with the paper because I am overwhelmed by the thought of the banner. So let's start where I have some kind of basis in mind. This is basically the kind of thing that I want to get. Let's hold it above the candle. So I can cut out, a fairly good shape. Make sure that's the same for every single one I cut out. And I should be able to do pretty good handwriting as long as I'm careful and thoughtful about it. And we'll see how it looks. I'm not going to bother drawing this onto every single one. I'll probably just do like a small line or something. This is what I would like to have printed out and put above my table. So I worked on that previously. Hey, Dova, hello. Oh, Pokey is sad. Looks pretty. Also, I hope the A gets better. Yeah. Ah! Mad and sad. Oh no. Welcome Dova, welcome Pokey. I hope things get less intense for you, Pokey. My goodness. Yeah. You can't. You can show up to stream on time. That was pretty good. Also, thank you, Dova. You want to talk about it? What's going on, Pokey? Okay, I have one corner left. This is for a template. Do you go to markets local to you? I haven't been to a market in a good 10 to 15 years. I don't know how they are anymore. Yes, I started last year and I did like 2 before winter, and then I've done a bunch of really little ones in winter, which gave me some good practice and stuff. Canlid, you are not a good size to do this with. Diameter is like 2 3/4, which sucks. Maybe centimeters is good. But I signed up for a bunch yeah, 7 centimeters, that's much more doable. I signed up for a bunch this summer, and yeah, I'm a little nervous, but also excited. Okay, so Pokey was talking to Grandpa, and you wanted to go somewhere with Grandpa, like out of the house, and Bro's just a jerk, and he makes me so mad sometimes. He was like, why would you want to do that? And I got mad. I'm sorry, that sucks. Siblings can be incredibly frustrating, and for seemingly no reason, and often probably for no real reason. Oh dear. I hope those children are not picking up on my thing. Neighbors' children shouting outside again. As long as it's the same every time, I guess it doesn't matter if it's perfect. Alright, I am going to get something real quick. You want to go out and talking to your grandpa? Yeah. Just a sec. Returned. Oh. You and your brother, or you and your grandpa got into a fight? It sucks either way, but I would be more... Oh. I am super that way, and it's so frustrating. I can't vocalize my myself ever. But also, like, when I'm frustrated, it's just incredibly difficult, and I guess I need to practice that. But you shouldn't have to overcome that. People should give you the space, you know, to speak, to take your time and get your thoughts in order. I get it. Yeah. I'm sorry. Toby, don't claw that. Hey. No. You have so many things to claw. Don't claw that! Get out of here. These are gonna be interesting. By interesting, I mean not great, but... I was focused on many other things until I got to this point, and then I'm like, oh, I want to do this. And I'm like, well, I only got a couple of days left, so... Here we go. Alright. So that's probably good enough for a template. Oh. There it is. Starting to doubt my, I mean, just need to practice it, I guess. But, where are those? These. So this one and this one are not the same. So these have a nice ball tip or whatever, dot tip. Which means in theory I could get a nice even stroke. In theory. This end is just like a little too small compared. Yeah. Okay, things to think about over there. Of course, I can always do a faint line of it in pencil first. That's a thing. Why don't I have just a regular pencil in here? This is a regular pencil. So why is the only ruler I have the 18? No, there's a smaller ruler. The 18-inch ruler. There it is. I used this one already. But essentially it is. And then I can put them up next to the things and people can tell what the prices are really easily. I think my screen is just dirty. Okay. Alright, let's do something that I can do, which is to trace out a bunch of these onto the paper. First, how many do I need? Okay, squid, toy, keychains, chainmail. The other thing, loon sticker, badger sticker. Oh, dead squid bandana. I don't know why I don't have the pouches on here. Pouch. And then we've got to do some like as marked. So maybe 12? Got 2 purple sheets and 1 green, really nice sheet. I don't know if I can fit 12 onto here or not. I could mix and match. Don't really want to though. I'd rather it be cohesive. Okay, so this is 7 centimeters long. Or wide or whatever. So 28. I mean, you could get 4 across. And down. 10.5 down. Not quite 3. It would be just too small to do 12, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you'd have this one getting onto this side. It's marking. Could have it all be on this side. But then the texture, the nice texture is lost. Alternatively, just do the purple, which should be about the same. The purple doesn't have any things on it, so I could just make 12 and then have more to spare if I needed it. My legs. Okay. What I'm gonna do is cut strips that are 7 centimeters wide. And then I'll go from there. This thing doesn't do centimeters, does it? No. Well, it does it this way, but that's not helpful. Nope. Stupid American products. No matter which direction I go. I'm not sure if there's a front and back to these or not. should also do it the other way while I'm here. No. This one's long enough. Okay, good. Get in there. Quite as thick as I would like eventually, but better than printer paper. These look really gray on camera. They're like a nice light lilac. Oops. Uh-oh. That doesn't fit at all. Well, that sucks. Probably use these and then just, you know, do it this way and then do it this way and ignore that they're a tiny bit smaller. So I'll probably do that. Oh, I've got an idea. Uh-oh. I thought there was 4, but I could only see 3. I'm hungry. Oh, man. Two more. Oh, hello, honey. Meow. Hi. You coming up? Oh, come on. Tap, tap. What? You want me to go with you? Well, I'm a little stuck here right now. Poor Seton went to the vet yesterday. Turns out everything is probably just fine. Come on. So, this weekend I noticed that there was something amiss about his foot. His foot, specifically. And when I was trimming his claws, I saw that it looked like something was stuck in one of his little toe beans. And so I'm like, well, can't pull it out. It doesn't seem like it bothers him except for if you're trying to pull it out, which that makes sense. And so I brought him into the vet, just to be sure. Just to figure out what's going on with him. And it turns out it is not something stuck in his foot, but it is growing out of his foot. The vet says it's most likely a keratin horn. So it's a growth of keratin, which is what makes up hair and nails and claws. And it's just growing out of one of his toe beans, and that just sometimes happens. So as long as it's not getting bigger or bothering him, it's probably just okay. Honey, you drooled on my paper. Can I flip you upside down, honey? You don't like it. Oh. See what we can see? Not very well, huh? You don't like it. Mwah. Well, it's his pinky, and it just looks like it's got a little bump out of it. Like 2 millimeters by 3 millimeters. So we'll just have to see. I was surprised though. I've not encountered that before, so I was sure something was stuck in his foot. And I was like, when could this have happened and what is it? Because it looked like just a little gray pebble. His skin colorings are like pale pink, but a lot of black in them. So it was just that, I guess. And the vet said that more might come on his pads, and to check in if that happens, but he's probably just okay, which is great. So he got, you know, very lightly manhandled a little bit at the vet, and that was it. And he's such a good boy about it that it wasn't a big deal. Let that one dry. Oh, goodness. It's so beautiful out that even though it's like 55, I opened the windows. And it's fine. But I'm chilly, but that's only because the fan in the house is on. Like the central air. It's not pumping any heat or cooling anything, it's just that the fan is going. And it's blowing on my legs, because that's where my table is set up, and it always is so cold. Okay, this one. Alright, I'm going to take this little ad break and grab something that hopefully will be a big help. We shall see. I'll be back in just a minute. I've returned. Well, the idea I had didn't work because the stencils were much too big, but I did remember that I have a bunch of other stencils that I could see about. Some of these have got numbers on them. I thought they were Lisa Frank, but I don't. This one's probably Lisa Frank. Who knows? Who cares? Cute little alligator. This one's definitely Lisa Frank. There's some letters. Ooh. Yeah, numbers, but they're too small now. The letters were seriously like, I don't know, way too big. It was like goosebump writing almost. Uh-oh. No, those are the only options I have. Like 6 of these little guys. Jammin'. Wrap. Okay. Oh, cool. You can put these in your 3-ring binder. Well, nothing is the right size. And this one doesn't have numbers in it at all. Probably get away with using the S on here, the $sign. Grip anything. Sorry, this one's a brush. I just want to trace stuff. I'm too nervous. I mean, in theory, I could just print out something with numbers and trace around that. That's kind of a lot. Oh, excuse me. Oh, got my head in the frame. Alright, I mean, I guess this is gonna have to do. Burn! No, don't, please. So it is leaking through a bit. The alcohol marker one is, which is fine. Excuse me. All right. Start getting my other examples. Oh, I can actually check this now. I'll be back in just a second. Oh, just had to check the price of the bracelet. If I was good at advertising, I would have brought them in here and let you guys see them, but Spike's made the bee earrings on stream before, I think. And I usually, well, not usually, I often wear the bracelet, but I'm not right now. So, there. Okay. What an awkward looking 3. They always are, without exception. I'm rolling off the table. Rethinking the price on these ones. What am I forgetting here? Okay, I think I'm gonna switch over now, because I have some thinking to do before I finish these ones. I think I might want to do one extra for something else. So I'm going to set these aside with the tools I'm using for them. Put these stencils back in their bundle. Oh, don't. You can't escape. Excuse me. Okay, now is the time to think and decide things on a different thing. Alright, so I want to have a banner with my name on it. I figure I have these, oh, they're like 12 by 12 squares made out of, metal. I have half of them that are grids and half of them that have a vinyl sheet on them. I can construct those up to create a place to put the banner. And then I can just use like rabbit clips or something on the sides for now. Doesn't need to be. The point of the square pieces is to be very modular. So those are 12 inches by 12, which means, I looked at this earlier, 4 of them would be a good size for the name, which would mean 48 inches. So I have to have a base piece that is 48 inches, maybe make it a little longer so I can wrap it around and use the rabbit clips, but then the name has to be placed in that space well. I have a printout for a different project, but this will help me space them out, I think, and help me draw them in an appropriate size. But first, I have to pick what I want for the backing and for the letters. This is where it's gonna get messy. So what I really want is to make this as few steps as possible. I don't want to have to applique the letters on. And like worry about the edges fraying and stuff. I just want to embroider them on, you know, running stitch, and let that be. So materials are limited because of that. So what I had first picked out for a background is this. And I'd stick with this. It's a nice color for what I have, and the pattern is really small, so you can't really see what's going on with it, especially from a distance, but it's got a little bit of visual interest anyways. I can cut out a piece of this that's like 12 by 48, and that shouldn't be a problem at all. I have enough of this. It's something thick, like a canvas. Let's say here, an exclusive screen print by Spectrum Fabrics. I don't know. I picked this up at a garage sale. Well, a fabric garage, whatever. I got this on the cheap. Another option I have is this, which I actually got at the same place, which is much thicker and much different. It's got kind of a plasticky back. This might be a good thing to have on the tabletop because of that, but I don't want to. My tabletop is like kind of close to this color blue and like got little stars on it and stuff, so it's too stark. Which is probably going to be too stark for the above thing as well. It's going to be too white. It's also very thick, which will make it heavier and harder to sew through. So I think that's fine to just kick aside. My one worry about the canvas is needing to iron it. I wouldn't want to have to iron it in between shows, or like have a steamer there or something. That would be incredibly obnoxious. But if I iron it before sewing things on, or once during that time, it might be fine just to have the creases of it folding. My other option is this. So I got this with the intent of using it outdoors, and then I never got around to it, and I'm not sure if I want to do that. It's an outdoor fabric, you know, it's weather resistant and stuff. I'm thinking probably not doing this one because the color is a little too blue for what my colors are normally going for, and I think the horizontal lines might be a little too modern for all of my looks and everything. It would, however, help me keep the lines straight, the letters and stuff. But let's see. Yes, I would want them to go this way, horizontally versus vertically, but see how we would get 4 lines on it that way. So we've got plenty of this to work with, and I wouldn't need to worry about it you know, out in the weather, and I wouldn't need to worry about it I wouldn't need to worry about ironing it. So yeah, it'd be about this. Can't really see all of it, but then it would be wider. Where are my letters? For me? Maybe I will make one out of the other stuff today, and then consider using this one for an like outside of the tent, outdoor one. I think I can deal with that. Okay. Nice thing about this canvas is it's not really likely to fray all that much, so I probably would, when I cut it, do a small hem, just to keep it really tidy. But yeah, I wouldn't have to worry about that so much. Now, for how do I do this? For the letters. Hi, Sake. Welcome. I am trying to figure things out. Got a bunch of tags taken care of. I would eventually like to print out, but I don't have time before the show to mentally figure that out and get it done in time. But now I'm looking at a banner to sew letters onto. Oh. So, because of what I mentioned before about the fraying and stuff, which is more critical with the letters than the background, I'm pretty much going to stick with either felt, which is, you know, a staple that I do on the channel here, or flannel. So, because I have a lot of letters and they need to be bigger, I had to find some felts that I have more than, you know, one sheet of. And then I grabbed a couple of flannel options as well. I like the idea of the leaves, but it might be too much. And then I have a brown as well. I think the brown more than I thought. I like it more than the green, which I wasn't expecting, but I guess I might like this green better on something else. Okay, we're gonna kick the green out. If we're gonna do flannel, this one might be too much with the background we have. I might be fine though. The colors go all right. I'm sure I have enough. This was my mom's. I was going through and getting rid of some stuff, and I picked this up. Okay, this is a solid contender. These two colors are... Oh, this isn't flannel, this is a jersey knit, isn't it? This is flannel, this is... Well, it's not... No, it's not stretchy. This is flannel. I don't know what's going on with my life. I thought I had used these to make a Link costume back in high school. I'm sure about the brown. I'm not sure about this one. I think I might have used a different material. But they've been sitting together because they're a nice combo. Okay. As for... I could also do fleece, but I don't have that much fleece that would be appropriate for this. So for the felt, I don't like the screen. It is too bright. It is too harsh. Again, the camera is making everything bluer than it actually is, but hey, whatever. So this red is a nice pretty one that I have a lot of, but I don't think it's going to go at all with the green we've chosen or for our general coloring scheme at all anyways. Purple goes with the coloring scheme. It's a thought. I don't know if I like the idea of the purple on the green for lettering. Like, I want something a little darker, probably, to have a higher contrast. This would blend in too much as far as tones go. It's nice. It's a nice thick felt. Okay, then we've got brown felt, which would probably be easier to work with than the flannel, honestly. And by probably, I mean entirely. Still consider that an option. And then I got a few of these blue ones, but probably not enough now that I'm looking at that. Also, these are not the same. They should be. This one's weird. I do like the idea of the blue on here, mostly to tie it into my table. You can't see, I've got this off to the side. Also, this looks like white now. Yes, hon? Hello! I can see if I have another sheet or two of this on my cart. I pulled these from the basement where I have the extras of everything. Of what I have extras of. I have a roll of red felt, bright red felt. That's like, I just don't use bright colors for much of anything, especially red. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Found a spring to play with. Da, 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 da. If I use the flannel, I will probably have the letters cut out in this shape and then use either my scalloped edge or pinking shears to create a fun little border around them. They still will fray over time, but I don't plan on using this forever either. I think I kind of want to go ahead with this one. I've got the most to work with in terms of material. Might be better, honestly, if I just got some more of the fabric that I have for my tablecloths and use that. But we're on a time limit, so I'm going with what we got. Alright, now I've got to figure out sizing. This can just go away for now, I guess. Honestly, I should probably iron this before using it as well. Before cutting. Alright, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 letters to use. One of them's going to be wider than all the others. Okay, let's try to do some math here. We've got 48 inches of working space by 12 inches of working space. But we don't want to fill the capacity of either of them. So let's see, how much would be a good border on each side? Gotta get a visualization. Okay, this is 12 by 12. So, letters, I would want them to fill up about this much space, I suppose. About how much is that? Keep moving things. About 7 inches. 8 might be appropriate. 7 or 8 inches. 2. It's 5. Okay, so like 2.5. 2.5 here. Sure. Okay. So we'll have 7 inches for the height. That's easy to deal with. And then how much space will I want on the edges of these? Imagine if there's 4 of these lined up. These 2-ish. 2 more of those. So probably want maybe 5 inches off of the edge here to start. Yeah. So 48 minus 10 would be 38 of working space. Alright. So with the width, we also have to worry about the kerning, which is the space in between the letters. But let's see. So let's say that the letters are 7 inches high here. And if it's like a D, you probably want it to be about 5 inches wide. So okay, so let's categorize these into different. Widest is the W, and then the little w is the next widest. And then we've got a lot of the similar sized ones, which would be H, S, P, U, R, O, O, D, and S. And then we have skinny I, and I guess that's it. Okay, so if each of these were 5 inches in diameter, width, let's make sure I've got all of the P, U, R, 2 R's already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 times 5 inches is 50 inches, which is more than we're dealing with. Oh, can I ask why you're choosing to block it out physically versus digitally and print shapes in the right size, cutting from there? That's a good point. And that's what I'm doing with this project, is blocking them out and doing this way. Part of it's just kind of laziness. Like, this is going to be bigger and it would take a lot of paper to print it out, and I don't want to bother with that. But you're probably right that figuring out the dimensions digitally is going to be a lot easier. And then I could work from that. I like to do things in my head and on paper. And I don't remember where I put down my iPad. There it is. Alright, how about I take the ad break, I set up my tablet so it will show on screen, No, I won't have to just like do it here. Calculate that for you, so that was my thought process. It might, but I don't know. But I can fit it in there and then use the dimensions that way, which wouldn't be a problem. Inches, because I am a heathenous American. 38 by 7, and that way we'll just have them fill up this space and not have to worry about the edges as much. Alright, back in just a minute. Okay. So let's find my find my thing that I use here. Font, that's the one. Pretty sure it starts with a P. Thank you for that. Yet. Look at this. There we go. Pretty much like that, I guess. So if I'm having it this wide in this spacing, which is what I just usually default to the default, then it's not going to be 7 inches high, which will be fine. But I might want to make the whole thing a little shorter then. Instead of being 12 inches, I might want it to be around 9 or something. Or maybe just 7. We do a thing here. Drawing guide. Yes. Grid size. Why do you have to be in pixels? Can you be in something other than pixels? Yes. Let's say 2. Let's say 1. I guess it would be good just to print this out at this point. Saki's right. Okay, but for reference, 2, 3, 4, 5. The W is almost 6 inches in diameter, and then about 4. Don't be sorry, you're making it easier. I just want to touch the thing. Please stop. Right, but now comes the problem of printing it out. Onto regular sheets of paper. I love you, Sake. We're going to do no background. We're going to share this as a PNG at the size it's at. Save. And we're going to open up the window, which is A4, and see what we can get on here. No. 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 Well, that's not what I wanted at all. You're supposed to import at the size that I exported you at. Why did you do this? Alright, Sake. Help me out with this one. I don't want this. I want information. I am. It's the only thing I know. I've been able to do this before. I don't know why it didn't happen this time. Okay, well... Why are you saying that in millimeters? That's why. Right, we'll do it in the way that I know how, which is 5 by 11. I should have done it backwards because I'm going to rotate it anyways. Alright. It did it again. Why are you doing this? You suck. Well, this does seem like a problem for not on the stream. 5.253 inches. How many pixels is that? How would I know? Maybe because it's text. Now that it's rasterized, it's set. Try that. Nope. Not at all. Alright, 1543 pixels. And so on an 8.5 by 11, I'll have to have space for the edges because things are annoying like that. Maybe I can rearrange these. Okay. Hopefully I can auto-click those since now I'm doing this with a background on, which I should not be doing. Just do this one. Okay. Okay. Nope. Side. Okay. Why? Oh, because I'm on this layer, that's why. Hello, Kuya. Ispurrwoods. Okay. Now, I try to fit them all on as few pages as possible. Is there no way to set your document to a specific inch metric? Well, the document itself is good. I don't know why when it was coming in it wasn't, but I think I kind of figured it out. But yeah, it was a bit of doodly-doo here and there. Okay, let's because it's this, we're gonna give it a little bit of room because it doesn't like to print on the edges. Can I? Can't select the background, okay. I just want to move this onto the grid where it's accessible. Or I want to move the grid to where it's better. The P and the D aren't exactly the same. I can make them the same, though. I'll get rid of one of these. Yeah. Gurgle, gurgle, my belly. Yeah, this W is the problem, isn't it? All right. Okay, I'm going to turn off my screen share just to be a little extra careful here. See about printing some of these out. The ink might not be great, but it's a printer. What do you expect? Oh, thank you, Sake. It's probably pretty good. You're so crisp. Right. This thing is 12 by 12. That's probably fine. I mean, me. Very convenient having my iPad hooked up to my printer. So convenient. The printer I had before this one, I had to plug my computer into it to use it. Like, it was supposed to have Wi-Fi, but it didn't work. So, this was a huge improvement over that. Hopefully don't set this on fire. Yeah. I had it for a long time though as well. And then I don't remember if this happened before or after I took it out of commission, but the it had a scanner and the glass for that shattered. So I couldn't like sell it or give it to someplace and being like, it works perfectly. Except for that it's slow and old and needs a cable. And printing ink sucks balls. Blanket, you're slacking. This also means I can draw on the back of the flannel backwards and cut it out and have it be the correct orientation on the front. Is it an M? No, it's a W. M for Morgan Le Fay. day today. Okay. Okay, getting there. Meow. Oh my gosh, children screaming. Ugh. Saturn! One more thing.
Hi, Kuya. You're not setting. Hi, Toby. You're not setting either.
Gotta get the little leaf. Kuya? There. Do still have tape over here. Nice. There we go. H I S P R S W. Oh, I have no idea which direction this O goes. Oh, how about I look at something that I printed out? Okay, it goes this way. How much do I have and how much of this do I need? Sake, I'll adore you, be lurking as I need to record for YouTube before Baka gets home. Alright, I adore you also. Thank you for the assist today. And good luck with recording. Have a good time. That'll give me too much, but that's probably fine. Well, no, I probably shouldn't do it that way. Heart, 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 goodbye! Okay. Okay, neither of the edges are straight, but neither am I. Just plumb those pieces into the ether, I guess. Here they are, on the floor to my right. We'll do 6 inches just to be super golden. Do the off string. 10 more minutes. Somehow I lost my green ruler today. Alright, don't slice up the nib now. I don't know why I don't just flip it over, but yeah, whatever. Nope, that's on there forever now. Oh well. Whoop. Yep. Alright, now I just need this. Need to decide on a number for these, and then these things will all be done. have decided. Alright, so as long as I'm not forgetting any of my merch, they should be good. I did forget something. Oh well, it's time to go though, so I will take care of that after stream. And I have a bunch of other things to take care of off of stream. So I'll be back tomorrow. Probably with a game. But I haven't decided what yet. But I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I hope you all have a great week and weekend. I will be back tomorrow with a game of some variety. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.